YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and now I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. As always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so we're back with the video that I do each and every year, and that is basically some really great, fresh and clean options for that relaxing white t-shirt or black t-shirt day. All right, and fellas, I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. When it's the off day and you're chilling and you just throw on a white or black tee, some nice pair of shorts or pants, a ball cap or no ball cap, some shades, put on a fresh fragrance, and you just kind of floating. You're not even driving that day, you're on the passenger side. You know, your lady is behind the wheel, y'all are just kind of enjoying life after a hard week of work and, you know, dealing with the kids, just a lot of stuff going on. You're getting out there just relaxing. So I know for me, you know, when I get the chance to throw on a white tee, black tee, and get out there and just relax, yeah, it's a great day. But these fragrances right here really captivate that white t-shirt approved, or black t-shirt approved, or whatever color t-shirt approved type of vibe for sure. All right, so I have seven fragrances here today that we're going to talk about, and this could have been a top 10, top 15, top 20, but let me know, man, after you watch this, man, or during, do you want to see a part 2 or a part 3 of you know, a style video like this? So let's go ahead and tap in. Up first, from the house of Parfums de Marly, one of the very best when you're talking about fresh and clean white t-shirt approved fragrances. Parfums de Marly Percival. Parfums de Marly Percival, absolutely a banger, man. Kind of like this spicy, you know, fresh and clean shower gel scent that you get here. Iconically reminiscent to the Abercrombie & Fitch original DNA. There's, you know, different variations of this particular DNA, but this is the best. Although a very standard, some people may say basic style of DNA, the quality is definitely head and shoulders of all the rest. This is great for those chill days, those white t-shirt days when you're just kind of floating around, getting some lunch, you know, whether it's some seafood, you sitting on the pier, you know, you might be taking a stroll beachside, or y'all might be out doing some shopping and just really relaxing. This is a fragrance that I definitely love to pull out when I'm maneuvering around on a day like that. So Percival is good for many things. Again, that kind of blue, spicy shower gel fragrance DNA that is so iconic, at least in the fragcom spaces. But I probably can guarantee if you put people's noses on this who might not know anything about the Parfums de Marly, they'll recognize the DNA, because at one point in time we were all walking through the mall and the mall was smelling like this. From the house of Parfums de Marly, we're talking about Percival. You just can't lose with Percival, man. You can't lose. All right. Up next, one of my favorites from the house of Creed that doesn't get a lot of talk, and I recently discovered this myself probably about a year ago to the day, actually, because this was a birthday gift to myself last May, and my birthday is coming up in a few days here. And this is a fragrance that I just couldn't believe how great it was, and I was super late to the party, but never late than what was it? Never late than never. I'm better late than never. God, that was horrible, but we're not going to edit it. We're rolling. From the house of Creed, Himalaya. Creed's Himalaya, super fresh, super clean, citrus, woods, lavender. Just kind of has this kind of mountain air smell to it, crisp and clean. The juniper provides that crispness to this fragrance. And again, another fragrance that is built for many things, but on that white t-shirt day, black tee day, moving around, floating, it's a breeze in the air, it's relaxing, or, you know, it's not necessarily summertime hot, all right, but it's just one of those days where you know for a fact that you're going to be relaxing. And it's going to be a very chill day. This is a fragrance that I would heavily consider for that. Expensive fragrance, but you can get it online. on discounters for a much more affordable price. But this is one that had to be in this video. I've worn it several times on those t-shirt days, and it just absolutely worked. Fresh, clean, gentleman-like, masculine features, and again, the freshness of this fragrance is just second to none. And again, it's better to be late than never. Better late than never. From the House of Creed, Himalaya. I be trolling y'all, man. I be trolling y'all to see what how y'all gonna kill me in the comments sometimes, but I like to have a little fun too. All right, so up next from the house of Giorgio Armani, we have Aquade Dhou, the EDP. Aquade Dhou, the EDP. This right here is amazing. The first time I smelled the EDP, I bought it on site. I actually paid retail for this fragrance. Yes, about what, 3 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And it's the OG form for sure, but it's a little bit more well-rounded. And what do I mean by that? You get a little bit of citrus in here, a little bit of lavender. You still get that salty aquatic nature to this fragrance, but it's just a little bit more, like I said, well-rounded. It has a little bit more base, a little bit more depth to it. Very a home run. This is a home run. All right, you see the pitch coming down the middle on a white t-shirt or black t-shirt approved day. You select Aquade Dhou, the EDP, or any one of them, you're gonna hit a home run. That's what this is. This is truly just a no-brainer. You know, you can reach for it and spray it on and not put any thought into it, and you're gonna win the day. You know, just like most of these, or all of these, you know, this right here is a timeless classic. You know, these, and it's so funny because a lot of the classics these days, they get ragged on, dumped on, and I don't get the means of just dissing classic DNAs and fragrances that have just been around for quite some time that are still great. Like, this is still a great fragrance, all right? And you spray it on and you go about your day, man, you're doing something right. In my opinion, you're doing something right. So Aquade Dhou, the EDP is just one of those ones for those white t-shirt, black t-shirt approved days. Easy breezy, easy does it. You just can't miss with this. You're not going to miss with this. Aquade Dhou, the EDP, and as you can see over the time, I have put some work into my bottle for sure, for sure. All right. Up next, another affordable option here. This is just, it's just done right. It's almost the perfect fragrance. Almost, or is it the perfect fragrance? From the house of Prada, we have Prada Lunar Rosa Carbon, excuse me. Why do I call it the perfect fragrance, or almost the perfect fragrance? Well, when you have just your traditional fragrance, right? Fresh, clean, little masculine, easy does it every single day, versatile Swiss Army knife, this has it. Now, in my opinion, I know this rivals the Sauvage, Dior Sauvage, the EDT. I prefer this over that. Why is that? Because of the Ambroxan pullback is right on time here. This is much smoother, more wearable, more approachable in my opinion, especially as you get older. I get it, all my young boys out there, you know, you're trying to make an entrance before you even get to the front door. I get it. This is not going to do that for you. This is a fragrance as you're kind of maneuvering around, you know, you walk by somebody, they're going to catch it. It's going to be familiar to them, but it's going to hit a little bit different, at least in my experience. And on those t-shirt approved days when you're just kind of relaxing and you're kind of floating around, this is just one that's just going to absolutely work. You're going to smell good. You're going to smell attractive. You're going to smell interesting. All right. You know, you don't have to have the most complex fragrance of all time to be interesting. You don't. A beautiful concept like this right here, even though it's based off Dior Sauvage, this is just a better play for me. All right. And I'm just strictly talking about the EDT. When you get to the EDP and the Parfum and the Elixir Sauvage, different conversations. But this right here is just easy, ready to go. Love how smooth it is, how fresh it is. And it's just one of those ones that just gets it done. The perfect build that this fragrance has, it makes it the perfect fragrance. From the house of Prada, we're talking Prada Lunar Rosa Carbon. All right, this is, as you can see, this is a 5-ounce bottle, and I put that kind of dent in there. And I've had that bottle for a little while now, all right? Up next, let's kind of switch up the pace. This still meets the fresh and clean aesthetics of this video, but this is definitely a different vibe. From the house of Day 3 Fragrances, we're talking one of my favorites. We're talking Downtown Deja Vu. Man, listen, this is incredible. If you haven't seen the content and the commentary on Downtown Deja Vu, you're getting this very fresh and clean and sweet and musky, cotton candy-ish, white linen vibe with this fragrance. All of those things that I mentioned, you get in here. The very first time that I smelled this, man, I understood right away what people were saying. If you were walking through the mall back in the 90s, you could smell that Cinnabon place. You could smell the white t-shirts piled up at your local Foot Locker. You can smell the, you know, kind of sweet aromas from your Bath and Body Works or your Yankee Candle or something just kind of maneuvering through. Like, all of that is in here. This is a very unique, fresh fragrance, and it's really good. I've worn this to the office. I've worn this on chill days, on t-shirt approved days, in different areas where, you know, it's just a vibe. It's a vibe. It makes me feel good. It makes me smile. It, you know, perks up my energy if I'm kind of getting off to a slow start. You know, fragrances can do that. You know, the aroma of these fragrances, you know, they have the ability to pull some strings, you know what I mean? So Downtown Deja Vu, definitely t-shirt approved. I have a bottle, my wife has a bottle, she loves it. Very unisex, ladies, you could definitely tap in. Think walking through the mall in the 90s and get back to me. From the house of Day 3 Fragrances, we're talking Downtown Deja Vu. Very unique freshie, man, but this stuff is outstanding. It is outstanding, man. Michael Paul and his team, fantastic job with that one for sure. All right, up next, man, we're gonna go down a more affordable route. You can get this from, you know, rack stores or online for you know, a really good price. And this entire brand, this entire lineup is it's a true gem in the community. Banana Republic is a true gem. I have several fragrances from Banana Republic, and I wear a bunch of them to the gym these days, to the gym, on off days, on t-shirt approved days. As a matter of fact, this was my fragrance to the gym yesterday morning. From the house of Banana Republic, we're talking Linen Vetiver. Linen and Vetiver, and that's exactly what it is. It smells like fresh linen and soapy vetiver. That's what it smells like. It is outstanding, fresh and clean, inoffensive, a guaranteed win. You heard me, a guaranteed win. Who doesn't like fresh linen out of the dryer? I wait in the comments. I'm serious, I'm gonna wait in the comments. Who doesn't like fresh linen out of the dryer? If you don't like fresh linen out of the dryer, then seek professional help. Seek professional help, because that's what this is. I've gifted this fragrance to a few friends of mine. They love it. And again, they say, man, it's so fresh, it's so clean. Their wives love it. You know, their kids love it. Like, it's just one of those fragrances that is, you know, be careful with stuff like this. I gotta be careful. Like, I can't miss. This ain't, you can't miss with a fragrance like this. You can't. You can't miss. Check your local Ross, check your local Burlington, check your local Marshalls. You can find this or the big 5-ounce bottles. I believe they have the huge, I think they're 5-ounce bottles of Banana Republic's kind of floating around in the rack stores. I've got a couple myself, but this right here, this is fantastic. Great everyday wear. If you only wanted one fragrance, no matter what, you can have this. And if you're on your off day and you and your lady are going out for a nice lunch, y'all might be doing a little bit of shopping, y'all might be just catching a vibe with each other, and you don't want to overdo it. You just want something that's simple but really good. Check out this from the house of Banana Republic, Linen and Vetiver. I stand on this one. These days, like I said, I wear this to the gym. I wear this on off days when I'm just kind of maneuvering around. It just absolutely works for sure. All right. And last but not least, man, shout out to my guy Nine, man, for gifting me this fragrance. Big salute to you, man. I really appreciate this. This has been a real great addition to my collection and a great experience for me, and one of the best experiences so far in 2025 for sure. From the house of Azahar Perfumes, I believe that's how you pronounce it. We have Adar for him. Beautiful rose and oud, fresh fragrance here, really fresh. You get some citruses up top. You get this nice earthy, slightly powdery, slightly jammy style of a rose here. The oud in here comes off really woody. It doesn't come off stinky or inoffensive. It's not going to get in the way or force you out of the way. That's not what this is going to do. This is just so good. And I've worn this on those t-shirt days when I'm off for the day and I'm maneuvering around, and I might be doing a little bit of shopping, or I might be, I don't know, whatever I got going on. I got on a t-shirt. I got on a ball cap, pair of shorts or sweats and some sneakers, and I'm going to handle my business throughout the day. All right, but you can also do a lot of different things with this fragrance. You can wear it to the office. You can do whatever, but t-shirt approved, fresh, clean, straight to the point. I wouldn't call this a simplistic fragrance. I would say it's right in the middle of simplistic and complex because of that rose oud combo that's really fresh. And I haven't come across a lot of those. As a matter of fact, this might be like the third or fourth fresh rose oud fragrance that I've come across. And I've enjoyed them all of them that I've smelled. This right here it's in conversation of the best fresh rose oud that I've smelled. And it's the most affordable. Don't sleep on this. You love rose, you love oud. It's really fresh. Like I said, the oud in here comes off very woody. It doesn't come off stinky and offensive, so don't worry about that. All right, get your sample if you can. But I think a full bottle of this on Amazon is like $30 or $35. I think Triple Traders has it for around $30, $35. So it's really good. Just because the price point is low, don't mean nothing. What you get back in return is gonna be hand over fist. Hand over fist, and this one is good. From the house of Azahar Perfumes, we have Adar. All right, so there you have it. That is, those are my 7 recommendations for white t-shirt approved, or black t-shirt approved, or whatever color t-shirt approved you got going on. And let me know if y'all want to see a part 2. I have plenty others that we can talk about. And this is really the time of year, right? It's getting warm. The hoodies are going up. The jackets are going up. You're wearing your t-shirts. You're wearing your shorts. It's warm out. You're trying to be comfortable. You're trying to be light. And those fresh and clean fragrances really go a long way, especially as it starts to warm up. All right, so drop down below your recommendations and some of your favorites for those white t-shirt approved days, or t-shirt approved days in general. Y'all drop your recommendations and what you guys are rocking down below. All right, so of course, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate the support. Thank y'all for everything y'all done for me in this channel. Just truly blessed and thankful for you guys. Smell Good family, much love, salute to y'all for sure. All right, so till next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Positive energy, positive vibe, spread love, chill on the hate. It's enough of that in the world already. Try minding your business and spread some love, and let's see what that can do. All right, let's just see what it can do. All right, peace y'all, till next time, it's Black.